Shaun White Snow League starts right now. The countdown begins, and we are just only, what is it? Just over a week away, 8 days to go. And Shaun White will continue on with his Snow League. And a lot of big things have been happening in a good way for the Snow League. Yuding Snow Park in China, that is the location for stop number 2 of this tour. And I'll tell you what, you start looking at what this is all about, and it's easy to pass judgment and say, oh, this is just Shaun, being Shaun, doing something. But Shaun's doing something for snowboarding in such a massive way right now that this is big. Because let me just break this down for you. As a professional snowboarder, they don't make a lot of money. It is a sport that is very, very expensive. It's expensive to travel. It's expensive to go anywhere. It's expensive to be at these resorts, to travel worldwide to compete. You need sponsorship. It's not easy to get. And usually mom and dad are the ones footing the bills when the kids are young. And then when they get older, there's usually the top echelons of the snowboarders, like in Shaun White's day, are making the money. Then you look at the lower 10, they're not making the money. So by Shaun White having something like this going on, the Snow League, this gives opportunities, major opportunities to all the snowboarders trying to make a living at it, right? And let's go into the letter from Shaun, what Shaun says. Here's what Shaun says. Let's hear it from the dude formerly known as the Flying Tomato. He's been called Animal. He doesn't like Flying Tomato, by the way. He's never liked that. Some press dude brought that up. He likes Animal like the dude from the Muppets, I think is what it is. All right, here it is. You can't make it up. The Snow League is the future of winter sports competition. Explosive moments, high-stake risk, human drama of snowboarding and free skiing are just getting started because they have added free skiing to it. We'll see that coming up. Around the world, new superstar athletes are ready to rise. The ultimate goal, global league. We're inspired visionaries who help shape our sport. Now is the moment to elevate the next generation of winter athletes who are pushing the limits of competition and human potential. We remain competitive formats to deliver season-long intensity, relentless clutch performances, jaw-dropping finishes as the league hits the world's most iconic winter resort destinations. Yunding being one of them. Also, Locks being one of them, and Aspen being another one too as well. The broadcast worldwide sports fans will be fully immersed in the premier experiences with deeper technological integration, unprecedented access, and coverage that unlocks the strategy, tactics, and stories behind victory and defeat. Stay hooked as winners elite athletes will battle across the globe each season to become the world champion. And that's big. Okay. So what do I mean by all this? And what does Shaun mean by this? Let's just break down. Why don't we do this? Why don't we break it down by the numbers? Here's what Snow League is paying out. Before you want to be a naysayer and before you want to hate on something that someone else is doing that you didn't do, here's Snow League by the numbers. First place, $50,000. $50,000 for first place. $20,000 for second place. $10,000 for third place. $5,000 for fourth place. 5th through 8th get $2,500. And every competitor that competes gets $5,000 participation money. So just to get in there. Now, if you think you could win the Holy Grail and the whole thing, after all the spots, China's the first one. Well, China's actually the second one. Aspen's the third one. And then Locks in March is the last one. You could win $160,000 for winning the league. Not to mention, you probably won a couple of stops or at least one. So that's 50 G's in your pocket right there. Who are the ones doing the best right now? Well, you got to give it up for Yuto Totsuka. Number one spot right now. We'll go through the rankings as they're looking, but Yuto is in the number one slot. So he's already won one, so he's already won about $50,000. He's looking to try and win the season and make 160. That's not chump change, man. On the women's side, that would be Sina Tomita. She has got the lead on the women's side. She took the win in the first one, so she's looking the same. And also, look, equal prize money across the board. So the women, they make what the dudes make. The dudes make what the women's make. That's how it works. That is exactly how it's looking. Let's take a look at the leaderboards. Here's how it's looking on the guys' side. So Yuto Totsuka, look at that. Japan, so solid. I mean, you can't. In halfpipe, man, you cannot count them out. And we've been saying this for years about the Japanese team. That I think for the last 5 to 10 years ago, we were saying, hey, watch out for the Japanese team. In another 5 to 10 years, they're going to be on it. And they're showing it right now. You got a three-way sweep right now on the top three. So Yuto, number 1 spot. Ruka, the number 2 spot. And Ayumu Hirano, the number 3 spot. Olympic gold medalist from Beijing. And then you got Alessandro Barbieri in 4th for the U.S. So you got an American in there representing, and you also have another American in Lucas Foster, who's down in the 10th spot. But you know what? You can climb up pretty quick. This is only 1 spot. You get 100 points for the win. You get 85 for the second and 77 for the third. So you come out and rightfully take a win on this thing, and you're looking pretty good. You're looking pretty darn good. So got a couple of, you got 3 Americans, Chase Blackwell in that 6th spot. So 3 Americans in the top 10 for a chance to get up there. But right now, it's a 1-2-3 sweep with Japan from the last event. And in just about 8 days from right now, they will kick up with vet number 2 is coming up. All right, women's leaderboard. You got Maddie Mastro in that number 2 spot. So there's your American right there. Sonora Alba, unfortunately, broken hip, collarbone. I think both of those happened to her while training. So she is going to be out for some time. Not sure how long Sonora Alba will be out, but you'd like the chances of Maddie Mastro in that number 2 spot. Sina Tomita, the number 1. They're only 10 points away. And Maddie's got the bag of tricks. She can land what she needs to land to get in there. And you know that she is going to be bringing it in Uding coming up. So that's how it's looking on the women's side. Sina Tomita, the leader, your closest American to the number 2 spot. And Sonora Alba, I don't think she's going to be competing on this first one, but I'll keep you posted on that. So Snow League doing it in a big way, broadcasting over 175 different countries, 300 hours of programming. It's on multiple different television stations, and it's also going to be in multiple languages. So there's going to be no excuse. You're going to be able to catch all the action. It starts China, 4 to 6. Yunding Snow Park is the beginning of it, or that would be stop number 2. It's all about Shaun White Snow League, and the countdown starts right now. Brad J., hey, thanks for tuning in. Always a pleasure to have you along. Access Media TV, pleasure to have you back with us again. All right, subscribe, like, turn on notifications, and share. This is going to do it. This has been Brad J., and I'll see you on the hill.